Hi everyone, welcome to this short demo of ALTK build time components. We will demonstrate how to use ALTK to build enhanced and robust tools with the help of tool enrichment, test case generation and tool validation components. Let's look at the overview of ALTK supported build time. A tool can undergo enrichment with the help of tool enrichment component. Next, the test cases for the tool or enriched tool can be generated with the help of test case generation component. It will give reusable test cases and agent test utterances for execution. Once the test cases are generated, the tool can be validated for those test cases with the help of tool validation component. It takes LangGraph React agent as the input to generate the test report and recommendations. We will now look at the overview and demo of each component. Tool enrichment component of ALTK enriches the tool docstring with enhanced tool description, parameter description and examples. It helps in improving tool identification and tool calling by the agents. Now, let us look at an example of a Python tool and how to enrich it using ALTK. This is an example of getUpcomingTimeOff tool. As shown, the docstring of this tool has the tool description that does not contain parameter descriptions and example values. The user can specify the LLM provider and model they want to use for enrichment. They can also specify what specifically they want to enrich the tool docstring with. Here, we have enabled all enrichment options to see the full capability. As shown in this output block, the tool description is more enhanced, and the parameter descriptions are also added with example values based on the information available in the code. These examples particularly help in forming the correct payload. Now, let us look at the test case generation component of ALTK. This component automates the generation of reusable positive and negative test cases and corresponding agent test utterances to be used for testing tool calling. It helps in improving coverage of testing tools to minimize errors at runtime. Now, let us look at an example of a Python tool and how to generate test cases using ALTK. This is the same example of getUpcomingTimeOff tool that we used earlier. The user can specify the LLM provider and model they want to use for test case generation. They can also specify the maximum number of test cases to be generated and whether it should include negative test cases or not. Here, we have enabled all options to see the full capability. As shown in this output block, the generated test cases contains test case values used to generate the agent test utterances. These utterances can now be used by the agents to perform testing of the tools and identify issues. We will demonstrate this as part of tool validation component. Now, let us look at the tool validation component of ALTK. This component executes the agent utterances generated by the test case generation component to identify tool-related errors and provide recommendations for improved tool calling. This component generates the test report with recommendations. Now, let us look at an example of a Python tool and how to validate it using ALTK. This is the same example of getUpcomingTimeOff tool that we used earlier. We used the tool that does not contain enriched docstring to showcase the value of tool validation. The test cases generated from test case generation component are provided here for validation. The user can create a LangGraph React agent and specify the LLM model they want to use for validation. They can also specify whether they want a short or detailed test report. Here, we have specified detailed report to see all categories of errors and recommendations. As shown in this output block, the generated test report contains all error categories for each test utterance. In this example, the agent is unable to provide relevant input values of time-off types. Hence, there is a failure and an error is identified. Its corresponding recommendation is also provided for improved tool calling. The user can look at the recommendation and repair the tool by either providing sufficient error message or use the enriched docstring. That's it for this demo. Get started with ALTK today. Thank you.